Hey, good day, guys. Just to let you know, the spelling words that we'll be focusing on this week are again vowels with an R plus an R that make that make a sound together. And if you take a look at page 77 on the sheet in front of you, you'll see that we're gonna focus on a couple of letter combinations that make different sounds um, when you have the vowel and the R together. Okay, so in the first category, if you look at that one right there, you have the EAR pattern, and those are gonna make the sound as well. You're gonna have the IR pattern that make the sound. UR also makes the sound. You're gonna have the ER that makes the sound pattern in our spelling words. And then, of course, if you look at this category right here, the OR, now the OR pattern is also going to make the sound, okay? EER pattern, right, which is right there, is also, now well, this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to make the ear sound, okay? Ear, not the ear. Then, of course, we have the EAR pattern, also makes the ear sound. And the last pattern, which is the IER, also at the very end makes the ear sound. So, again, if you look at the patterns right there at the top, you'll see again that the first couple of words or letter patterns are going to be making the the sound right here, right? All of these are going to make the sound. EAR, IR, UR, ER, and OR. Now, the second set of words are going to make the ear sound. And it's basically these at the bottom right there, EER, EAR combination, and the IER. So please follow with me in the video. I'm going to help you to do this assignment. So we're going to focus on the basic words first from our list. And remember, when we talk about basic words, we're talking about the words from 1 through 20, right? And the challenge words would be 21 all the way to 25, the last couple of words. So basic words for the first category, let me go ahead and help you again. We're going to make the sound, this time spelled with an EAR pattern. Our first word on the list is earth. Let me go ahead and write that down. Please copy these words down in your list. You got earth. And then your second word is research. And again, if you pay attention to the word, you have the EAR pattern right there in both words. Those make the sound, earth, research, right? Your challenge word, there's only one, and that one is yearn. There's your EAR pattern that makes the sound, okay? Remember, you can always pause the video just to make sure that you catch up with your words. We continue with the sound, this time spelled with an IR pattern, all right? So that one is, our first word from our list is twirl. There's the IR pattern right there. Twirl. Squirm. IR right there. Squirm. And then, of course, the last word in your basic pattern is, list is thirsty. Thirsty. There it is. And there's your IR pattern right there. Okay? All right. Let's go on to the next group of words. Again, we're still focusing on the words that make the sound. This time we're looking at the ones that are spelled with a UR pattern right there. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with that. And we only have basic words on this list. There are no challenge words. So the first one is burnt. Then we've got further. And followed by the last one, which is murmur. And in case you don't know what murmur means, it just means when somebody's whispering to somebody else, right? Like say, for example, if you're in some sort of a, somebody's giving a speech and you want to speak to someone next to you, you want to murmur to them what you're thinking, right? You want to silently whisper to them, a murmur. Okay. All right, let's go on to the next list of words. We've got the again sound, this time spelled with an ER pattern. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit bigger so that way you can see it better and see the words better. Again, ER makes the sound. First word on the list is nerve. There's a ER right there, nerve. Then you've got alert. ER, sound. You've got reverse. There's the sound right there. We do have a couple of challenge words there for the sound, spell the R, and those are interpret. Interpret. And then the last in that list is external. External. And there's the sound right there in the second syllable. All right, let's continue. Now we're moving on to, again, we continue with the sound, spelled with an OR, right? And in this case, we only have two basic words there. The first one is worthwhile. There it is. Worth, right? And then worship. 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 And there it is. There's your sound right there. Now we're going to go on to the words that make the ear sound. First group of words are the ones that have the EER pattern. Again, we're focusing on words that have the ear sound now. Okay? So let's go on. Let's go ahead and write down our basic words first. Spelled with an EER this time. EER. And the first one is peer. Peer, like a partner, right? You have several peers in your classroom. Career would be our next one. There's the pattern again. Then we've got the last word on our basic words, volunteer. And there's your pattern right there. We've got a couple of challenge words that make the ear sound. I'm sorry, just one. Engineer. And please understand that this is how I'm going to be giving them to you on the spelling test for this Thursday and Friday. Make sure that you, when you write your words 5 times each tonight or later on during your asynchronous time, that you spell them out in the order that I'm giving them to you, please. Okay? And of course, we continue with the ear pattern. This time, we're looking at the words that make the ear spelled with an EAR pattern. Right there. EAR. So we've got a couple basic words and challenge words. Let's go ahead and write them down. Basic words. And remember, you're filling in the sheet with me. You're writing this on your own spiral notebook, right? Basic words. For EAR, the first word is smear. Right? Like, for example, if you're making yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you smear some of that jelly and peanut on the bread. Okay? We've got appear. Peer. There's the EAR pattern. And our last basic word from our list is weary. Weary. All right. Let's go ahead and go and jump into our challenge word. There's only one, and that's dreary. Remember, you make sure you use your vocabulary, your dictionaries, if you need to figure out the definition of words, right? Weary means to be a little tired, and dreary means like you have this bad feeling, right? Okay, last category of words that make the ear sound, this time spelled with an IER pattern. Okay, let's look at our basic words. We only have one left from that pattern, and that is peer. And peer in this case can mean where you can, it's like a place where you can go out for fishing, usually made out of wood. You go out there, you stand out there over a lake or river, stream, on that pier, and you fish. Okay, it could also be a place where you dock boats. All right, a pier. All right, guys, hopefully make sure that, again, use this video to copy down the words on your list on your spiral spelling notebook, and make sure you write them 5 times each for today. All right, great.